Hello everyone. After reading the engines for education topics and comparing them to the teks and Common Core standards, I didn't find much difference. The list of things students had to learn in the past were very long, just like the teks today, and teachers had to rush through items and students weren't able to think for themselves, just like today. In addition, the cultural literacy movement impacted what students learned in the past. This movement believes in the idea that the best way to hold teachers accountable is through testing. They believe that if teachers were teaching and students were learning, it should be reflected with passing grades on the assessments, just like today. In the past, we had educators create long lists of things students should learn to be considered well educated. Nowadays, we have educators and specialists creating lists of standards students should learn to be considered well educated to be successful in college, careers, and life. I understand we must have something to guide us to teach our students essential knowledge and skills to be successful in life. If we don't, then everybody's going to be doing their own stuff. I do believe we need consistency when it comes to education. Problems arise though when the lists are so long and full of trivial information that robs students from learning what is really important. How many times have we complained that we didn't have enough time to teach a unit, a topic, or a lesson? We tend to blame time. We say we need more time. If we had just more time, then we will be covering everything we have to. But in reality, what we need to do is cut on all those teks that are non-essential, all those teks that just cover things that students are not going to need in life. And we need to focus on those that would really prepare them for college, careers, and life. If you visit the TA website and do a search on the teks for every subject at each grade level, you will find an average of 35 pages per grade level. That's 35 pages. That's insane. That's a lot of teks that students don't need. We need to be focusing on the basic stuff. Don't get me wrong, I don't think we need to go back to the basics. That would be morally wrong. What I'm saying is that we need to focus on the main thing. And we need to make sure that the main thing is the main thing. I know it's funny. As a matter of fact, that is one of the additional topics I chose. The problem with going back to the basics. The problem I see with going back to the basics is that if we do, we will not be preparing our students to be competitive in the 21st century. If we just teach our students the basics, then they will not be able to apply that newly acquired knowledge. The second topic I chose is what a curriculum should contain. I chose this one because we've been talking about the long list of things that students needed to learn in the past in order to be considered well educated, and the long list of teks and standards students have to learn nowadays to be considered well prepared for college, career, and life. I personally believe that we should include standards which will prepare students to learn math, reading, grammar, poetry, art, health, and the sciences. But most importantly, we should provide teachers and students with a classroom that is conducive to learning, where students can be creative and can explore school subjects from their very own perspective, which will lead them to learn more and more about the topics that interest them the most. Thank you.